Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Jadisala here today, and I have finally filmed my DIY protein video. I said DIY protein treatment video. It's been a long time coming. I believe I had mentioned this a long time ago, but it's been a hassle trying to record it at a good time. And I did that before I did these braids because I wanted my hair to have extra strength to prepare for the protective style. So yeah, and it's taken me a long time to edit this video as well. That's why it's coming so late. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video or learned something from it. Let go. Okay, hi, it's voiceover Jade here, and today I'm going to be using Knox Gelatin, and I'm just using an unflavored version because flavor is not really essential to this treatment. A quick lesson: I'm using gelatin because gelatin contains hydrolyzed proteins, and hydrolyzed proteins are proteins that are small enough to go into your hair shaft or hair cuticles. So that's the reason why this makes for a good protein treatment. So if anyone is wondering what even is the point of a protein treatment, I encourage you to click the link in the description box below. It's a link to an article that outlines the benefits of protein treatments and what exactly they do for your hair. Alright, so here's everything we're going to need for this recipe. We're going to need a measuring cup. We're going to need a plastic bowl or a glass bowl. We're going to need a glass spoon or a plastic spoon, and we're going to need some apple cider vinegar as well for this recipe. So first you want to get a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, put that into the bowl, and then 1 cup of hot water to put into the bowl as well. So for the purposes of this recipe, we're going to be ignoring the directions of the gelatin box, and we're going to do 1 pack to 1 cup of hot water for our mixture. And by 1 pack, I mean 1 sachet. So as you're adding in the gelatin, you want to be stirring as you're pouring it in so you don't have any lumps in your mixture. Okay, so when the mixture is all combined and has no clumps, you want to get an applicator bottle and pour it in there for use on your hair later. Okay, so in case anyone was wondering as to when this treatment comes in, it comes after shampooing but before deep conditioning. It comes after shampooing because you want your hair to be clean and free of dirt so that the hydrolyzed proteins can go into your hair cuticle and do what it's supposed to do, okay? Alright, so I picked up my applicator bottle. I'm just checking the temperature just to see if it's still like really hot so I don't burn my scalp. So you want to make sure that you let it cool down a bit before you start applying it to your hair, okay? And then I'm just putting it on my hair and like using my fingers to spread it around so that it gets even, my hair gets evenly coated. Okay, I know some of you may be thinking that, oh, won't using a spray bottle be easier? Well, no, it will not be easier. Although this mixture looks like it's liquid, it still would have gelatin in it, so it can get into your spray bottle nozzle and things and just make it very, very difficult for you to apply on your hair. So it's just best to use an applicator bottle like this, okay? Okay, so I'm just repeating the steps that I did on the first 2 sections, and be warned, this gets pretty messy. At some point I had to put a towel around my neck so it doesn't just like drip down. You can wear a t-shirt that you don't really care about getting stained or anything like that. I did not do so in this case, but it is what it is. Such is life. But yeah. Okay, so this is all the treatment I have left after using it. I used only like half, so if you have a similar hair density or hair length to me, you might just want to do half the mixture we did. So I left the treatment on my hair for about 30 or 45 minutes, if I remember correctly. I initially put a shower cap on, but I didn't want that because I didn't want the moisture to get trapped in. I wanted my hair to dry down with the treatment on it, so I eventually took it off. So after the treatment has dried down in your hair, you want to just rinse it out with just regular plain old water, like just warm water, to dissolve it and rinse it out of your hair. So after I rinsed out the treatment, I just went ahead to dry down my hair a little bit more, and then I was just checking my hair's elasticity and just pulling on it to see if it like bounced back or like how different it was than before I did the protein treatment. In hindsight, I do feel like I should have left the treatment on for like 10 or 15 minutes more, but it was still alright, the results that I got. Okay, I did mention earlier in this video that you want to do a deep conditioning treatment after you do a protein treatment, and that is just to put back the moisture into your hair because you've just done a strengthening treatment that has wreaked havoc on your cuticles, and you just want to get that flexibility and moisture back into your hair. I will link a video down below that explains it a little bit more if what I said didn't just make that much sense, okay? Now it's time to deep condition. It's very important that you use a deep conditioner that does not have hydrolyzed protein or hydrolyzed keratin, any hydrolyzed anything basically in the first 5 ingredients, because then that means you're doing double time protein treatment and you don't want too much protein in your hair because it will just snap and break on you. I used the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioner, and I did check and it does have hydrolyzed protein in it, but then it's not, like, it's lower down in the ingredients list. So just make sure you're checking whatever deep conditioner you decide to use. Okay, so that's it for the protein treatment video. I didn't get a chance to like do it before and after comparison or have any pictures that could show you guys the difference, but a key thing to look out for is like how limp your hair is. So for example, before you do the protein treatment, you might have some sections of your hair that the curl pattern is looser, or it's changing, or it's like more stretched out than it usually is, i.e. your shrinkage is not like, maybe your shrinkage is usually makes your hair this long, and then all of a sudden your hair is like in a shrunken state, longer and more fragile than it usually is. So after you do the protein treatment, your hair should snap back to its original state of shrinkage, if that makes sense. I will search my archives and see if I can find any pictures, because I think it's easier to explain with pictures on screen rather than me just saying like what I just said. But that's one key thing to look out for. Also, like in the course of the week after you've done the protein treatment, you should notice that like your shedding would reduce, because for me that was one indicator that I had to do the protein treatment. I had a lot more shedding than I usually would have, and I was like, yeah, it's about time I do a protein treatment. And also the front section of my hair was just like the shrinkage wasn't snap back. It wasn't like snap back shrinkage every time I would wet my hair. So I was like, okay, I need to do a protein treatment, and all those issues got fixed. I feel like, honestly, in my opinion, I could have left my protein treatment in for longer, but the amount of time I left it in was like, it was enough. But I feel like if I left it in for longer, my shrinkage would have snapped back a lot more than it did when I had finished treatment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something from the video. If you have any questions, if you have any advice from me, because I'm still learning as well, like, you can leave that in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more hair, fashion, beauty, lifestyle content, because at this rate, like I always say, there's only so many wash days you can do. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.